Could living in a space no bigger than your car actually make you feel more free? Most of us would laugh at that idea, picturing cramped rooms and endless stress every single day. But in the heart of Tokyo, thousands are proving that common thought wrong. They found a secret way to turn small homes into massive personal freedom, and it changes everything you believe. Yeah, for most of us, especially in the West, that whole idea just feels wrong. We're taught that bigger is always better. A huge house isn't just a place to live, it's a sign that you've made it. It's like we're all playing a game, and the person with the most rooms and the biggest garage wins. But there's a massive downside we never talk about. All that stuff we buy to fill up our big houses, it ends up owning us. Moving turns into this giant, expensive nightmare that we avoid for years. This is where Japan flips the entire idea on its head. They've figured out something brilliant, that true freedom doesn't come from having more space. It comes from having less weighing you down. So how did they crack the code? What's the secret to turning a tiny box into total liberation? Well, to understand their secret, you first have to understand the trap we're all stuck in. In most of the Western world, our homes aren't just for living. They're a scoreboard. Having more bedrooms, a bigger yard, more space, it's treated like visible proof that you're moving forward in life. It's a game where the goal is just to keep expanding. This puts this crazy pressure on us. We feel like we have to constantly get more square footage just to avoid feeling like we're falling behind. It's this deep-seated belief that upgrading your house is the main way to show you're successful. And this is where it gets really weird. Our spending on a house isn't actually driven by how much money we make. It's driven by what society expects us to have at that income level. So you get a raise at work. Do you save it? Invest it? Use it to work less? Nope. For most people, that extra money gets instantly swallowed up by a bigger mortgage and higher bills. It's a cycle called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the heaviest financial burdens we carry. The biggest downside is the loss of freedom. People get chained to jobs they don't even like, just to afford huge houses with rooms they barely ever use. All that more we're chasing actually leaves us with less control over our own lives. It's a brilliant trap, and Japan figured out how to dismantle it. So how do they actually pull this off? It all starts with the space itself. In cities like Tokyo, thousands of people are choosing to live in apartments that are shockingly small, often between 150 and 250 square feet. To put that in perspective, that's about the size of a one-car garage. But this isn't a story about sacrifice. It's a strategic move for total freedom, and it starts with money. Rent is almost always your biggest monthly bill. By deliberately shrinking that cost, you instantly lighten the financial weight on your entire life. Think about it. When your rent is low, you don't have to chase a promotion or stay in a job you hate just to afford more space. A few $100s saved every month turns into thousands saved per year. That's your escape fund. That's the cash that lets you take a career risk, start a project you're passionate about, or just have a safety net. True freedom isn't about earning more, it's about needing less. But the benefits go way beyond your bank account. It completely changes how you use your time. You can deep clean your entire apartment in less than half an hour. There's no weekend spent on home maintenance, no rooms to declutter, and it forces a kind of brilliant discipline. With no extra closets or storage space, you simply can't make impulse buys. Every single purchase has to be intentional because you can see everything you own all at once. Plus, these tiny apartments are almost always in prime locations, right next to major train lines. This means your commute can shrink from an hour down to minutes. You get hours of your life back every single week. Many people don't even need to own a car. And what about moving? It's not a nightmare. It's a weekend project. With so few belongings, you're never anchored down. You can pick up and move for a better job or a new opportunity without a second thought. This whole approach quietly redefines what success looks like. It's not about square footage. It's about stability, convenience, and control over your own time. After all, living 20 minutes closer to work can feel like a much bigger life upgrade than adding another room you'll barely use. But that feeling of a life upgrade isn't an accident. It's the result of a brilliant, three-part design philosophy. And surprisingly, It has very little to do with clever folding furniture or hidden storage. The secret is that the apartment itself is designed to be a tool that reshapes your entire life. First, it's designed to be your financial shield. The small size is a deliberate choice that forces down your biggest expense, rent. This instantly frees up your money. But it's more than just saving a few $100. It's about creating a buffer, a safety net. That money gives you the power to say no to a job you hate, or yes to an opportunity that pays less but makes you happier. The apartment essentially buys you freedom from financial pressure. Second, the apartment is designed to be your personal gatekeeper. It acts as a natural barrier against clutter and impulse buying. When you have a tiny closet, you can't just buy a new jacket on a whim. When your kitchen is compact, you don't load up on gadgets you'll use once. Every single inch is visible, which forces every purchase to be intentional. The walls themselves make you a minimalist, protecting you from the endless cycle of wanting more stuff. It's not about restriction. It's about making your consumption purposeful instead of just recreational. And finally, the apartment is designed to be a time machine. Think about it. A full deep clean takes maybe 30 minutes. There are no weekends lost to home repairs or decluttering an entire spare room. When you add it all up, the financial safety, the intentional living, and the extra time, that's the real architecture. It's a system designed not just to house you. But to give you back control over your money, your stuff, and your time. That's the foundation of compact comfort. Ultimately, Japan shows us a whole new kind of freedom. Their small homes aren't a sacrifice. They're a smart move. They slash your biggest cost, rent, creating a financial safety net. This frees you up to say yes to opportunities or no to jobs you hate. Less space also means less stuff. Every purchase has to count, instantly cutting down clutter. And with fewer possessions, cleaning takes minutes, not hours. You get back precious time. So, the real truth is this: freedom isn't about having a bigger place. It's about needing less. It completely changes our idea of what more truly means. If you want to keep digging into how people are finding total freedom in the most unexpected places, then hit subscribe and stick around.